Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxon, Craft Creations by Kathy. Today we are going to use a Dollar Tree snowman head ornament, and we're going to use either bed spring or couch spring. This I believe came from our old couch. This is what I made, so I just want to show you. So they have different hats. The one we're going to be using is red and black buffalo plaid. And then this one, I just used some homespun. I made like a rag bow. I glued in some buttons. And that's really kind of all I did. So let's get started. I already cut the ornament string off. So this is the string. It was just kind of fed in there so you can't even see where it was. So we're going to use some E6000. And I'm going to use some hot glue. So when we're putting the head on, I'm going to kind of point the face up a little. If you want, you can come in here, add some more hot glue. So we're going to be covering it just so it'll hold. So we'll kind of let that sit up and get your glue strings all over. We'll let that sit up. I do have two buttons. I have a snowflake to put in the middle. I did have a black and red scarf. So I had already started trying to cut it. I just wanted to see. I thought this piece, because I just cut one block off. So while our glue is setting up, we will cut. And if you see, I didn't even use maybe not even half the scarf there where I cut through. So I'm just going to cut one of the squares. The homespun fabric, what was nice with that, I was just able to rip it. And then I just cut this in half. When we put this around it, this will also help hold it. So I'm just going to put the two together. What I did on that, I tied a bow. We could tie this one around it. I don't think I'm going to cut these little strings off. You can always come through at the end and so what we can do is just tie this like this, and then the next one we can actually just maybe come and do a bow in the front. So you see how it's going to cover up the neck, but what we can do is go put some glue right in the back here. We'll put our scarf up over top of that. So again, that will help hold that in place as well. So all I did was just do a little loop. Let's see what this will look like if we try to tie a bow on it. I just kind of liked the red more in this one. I may need a longer piece. Yeah, I definitely need a longer piece. I guess I shouldn't have cut that one in half, huh? It's okay, I got plenty of scarf left. And then we're cutting this in half. We can even cut it a little skinnier if we want. Frillies off. Okay, let's get this back around. Let's tie a bow. All I'm doing is trying to shorten up the loops. So what we can do is we can have this bow here. We can glue it in place. Do I want them a little shorter maybe? So I just made them up the bow loops a little shorter. And this one, oops, now I just tied it, hang on. Restart. I tied this one a little, I tightened this one and I tied it too tight that now it went under everything. So let's do this. Let's go back to doing this. I'm actually going to knot this so it stays put. And we could throw a little glue up in here too. Let's do that. A little dab there, a little dab there. Just be careful when working with hot glue. Okay, so I did a little dab on each side. There it comes out. Okay, we'll do that. And then what we can do, I'm going to put a little dab of glue here on the back. So then this red will stay in place there. And let's go back to tying our bow. Pieces of stuff. So there's our little bow. I'm going to kind of pull it down because I want it to stay stuck up there. Put a little glue under his chin. cut these down. If you want, we can make little tassel ends, little frayed ends. I'll do that on this other piece as well. So there we have two scarves. It looks cute. I was gonna put like a snowflake or something in the center, but now that I just tied it as a bow, I like that. So I'm gonna part those. We're gonna stick some glue here and here. Let's go right under his, try to get centered. I want his buttons to go up and down. Oh, I got a little piece of something on it. And then, oops, just be careful. Hope it doesn't drip in my hand because that's going to hurt if it does. And there you go. I got little pieces of something on it. But that is just our little ornament. That's super easy. You can stick the snowman head on a candlestick if you don't have like a bed spring. Any of the tiered stands or anything like that, the tiered candlesticks or whatever. Got lots of dog hair, lily hair, but that's actually what we have. How cute is that? So here's this one, and then here's the red and black one. I do have another project I do want to show you. We'll push all that to the side. So I was doing the tiered tray items, and I never got this finished, but I do have it painted. So we're gonna make a snowman. I got some popsicle sticks. We have like a whole box of them in our garage. We stir our paint with it, our little paints. So I have popsicle sticks. So all I did the chalk paint white, and then I just did black matte acrylic paint, and I just made it at an angle. I painted my rims, and I just did a second one too because we'll just put one in the back so then I don't have to, you know, make sure my paint, you know, is not, you know, it doesn't look pretty or whatever. And I kind of made a little face. I drew out a little face. I'm going to show you. I'm going to transfer that on to, we're going to at least transfer it on there. I may just use a Sharpie. I got some black E6000 to put my popsicle sticks on. And I don't know if you've seen these wood shapes at the Dollar Tree. You get 8 shapes. So I figured out like for $1.25, they're 16 cents a piece. I always try to figure out my costs on everything. These ones are little snowmen, and then I just picked these up the other day, and these are like the wood Christmas trees. So what I already done, I've already painted my nose. I used the snowman, and I sanded off the bottom so it's kind of flat. So I just kind of made it because I wanted it to sit flat. So that's what we're going to use as our nose, and I just painted it orange. I'm going to draw the eyes on. You can always use Wiggly Eyes. So I had all kinds of different sizes. If I was going to use Wiggly Eyes, I had liked that size the best. And I don't even know what size that is. This one is 12 millimeter. I have a whole mess of these. I think I got them at a garage sale or something a long time ago. But those are a little bigger. So I don't know what size they are. But we're just going to draw them on. We have some Christmas holly. We can put on the hat, or I had painted one of these snowflakes. You get the whole pack. Remember if I got it at the Dollar Tree or at Walmart. And I just kind of sprinkled a little bit of glitter. I probably will just use that. But I want to show you how to, you know, I picked out what face I wanted. I think that's about, I think I kind of made it so it comes down. So when I put my brim there, that's how it's going to look. So I kind of drew what I wanted. Get yourself a pencil. Go on the back side. I'm just going to kind of go in my line because I don't like trying to draw it freehand on my wood or anything. I'm not that good. So then your eyes, just kind of go around with your pencil. You can even color it in if you want. I don't want that little bit coming off. So, you drew on the back side with your pencil. I think that's where I want it. I always use a, I don't know, I use a nickel all the time. And I'm just going to rub over top of the black, which should transfer your pencil marks It kind of does, so you can kind of see. And then we can just kind of go in here. And fill it in. You can use paint. If you have, I want to say it's like carbon paper. So this one didn't really transfer as good as I wanted it to. And if you don't like the marker look, you can go back and paint it so that eye looks a little wonky. I'm just going to kind of make it more round. And now, see, this is why I don't do it. Because now this one needs to be a little wider. But you kind of get the idea. And then here's my face. And we did like a half smile, like he's smirking. We are going to use our hot glue gun. And I'm going to put his nose on. That is, like I said, that is why I made it flat. I want his nose to kind of go up. Hold that in place a little bit. Then our popsicle sticks. Kinda even it up where you want it. Hold it down, get the hot glue to set up a little bit. Oh, I should have not put his nose on, huh? Then we're going to do the same on the back. And And then we kind of just want to line it up so it kind of matches the angle. I'm going to hold that down just for a second. But he's going to be able to just stand up. He's going to be like one of those shelf sitters. And what I did, I kind of, I was speckling something and I got some black in the white. So I just took my white brush and I kind of just pulled it down and you kind of see streaks in his face. So that's fine. So I can either just add the snowflake. We could add the snowflake and like a berry, holly berry. We could just do the holly berry, add the snowflake over here. Can add the snowflake up here. If you want, you could add some white at the top, like he's got snow. You could add white, you know, on the top of his brim, you know, like he has snow. Let's do this. We'll put the holly berry over here and we'll put the snowflake up there. Get it in my glue. There. This is probably going to be harder to get glued down. I'm only going to put hot glue like on half of it so it can then stick up like that. So, and then there you have a little shelf sitter. So these are the items we made today. Snowman on a spring and a snowman shelf sitter. This was just a scrap piece of wood. Hope you enjoyed the video.